Hey Kim, this is the main building. It has a walkway going across to the other one for Scientology. They are gigantic down here in Clearwater. I figured I'd get some of the buildings and stuff like that. See if anybody wants to stop my First Amendment right to film. I'm here in Clearwater, Florida on South Fort Harrison and Pierce Street. And it's 97 degrees. Even with breeze. I am just soaking up the sweat. Notice right on the side of the building it says flag. That's also what's on the top of all their buses. So this is 215 South Fort Harrison. And they put cameras everywhere. There's two up there on that corner. There's one underneath the first part of the overhang or overpass to the road. The other building is 210 South Fort Harrison. And they've got a camera right on the corner. This place is camera central. This is where the bigwig celebrities come in and stay. They also have 7 offices for a man that wrote a book called L. Ron Hubbard, who died. In the back of the book it says, "This is fiction." But we'll be on that side of the road here in a little while. We're going to go around this one. When they build really well. To join, or I should say join up with Scientology, you have to pretty much donate all your wealthy possessions to them. Your home, if you have $1,000 or $30,000, you have to donate it. There's 2 more cameras and then 2 more above it. Shadows. And they purchased it, and since then they've pretty much taken over the entire downtown area. Thank you everybody that's come in. I appreciate it. If you're not one of my normal subscribers like this, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Can't really read because the sun's straight up and down and it's not giving me any view of texts. I don't even know if I'm pointing it the right way. Anybody can read it. You can tell everybody else. But there's 2 more cameras there and then 2 more above. And then 2 and 2 and 2 more on the next bend. I was gonna label this the cult of Scientology, but I thought better. I figured YouTube would take it down. Even though it would fall under free speech. I mean, any building that comes up for sale, they grab it up. They own square blocks of this town down here. It used to be a thriving downtown district. There's another camera right up there. So there's 2 and 2 there. But you got some Scientology, one person coming to work, one person in the street. And I don't know if they're visitors or members. But I don't even mess with them. It's not worth it. Yes, that one definitely worked for Scientologists. She's wearing a flag outfit. Says it right on her shirt. A few years ago down here in Clearwater, they had it that the women didn't wear any bras. And then they quickly used that. Let somebody pass me. It goes a whole city block long. It goes to South Garden and Franklin. I'm in shade. And as you can see, there's another camera. And this building over here is also a flag building, garage door, and one on the back part of the building sticking out over there. What I won't get to is they have purchased probably 12 motels and redone them. And that's where they house everybody. Matter of fact, straight up in front of me is one of their own buses. It's a flag bus. It's coming right at us. So hopefully we'll get to see it and I'll be able to show you. A lot of people don't know the country of Germany threw Scientologists completely out of their country. There's the bus right there. Flag. And they have, I think it's like 30 of them. But once again, anytime there's a corner, there's 2, 4 cameras on each and every corner of this building. One sitting right there above the rail underneath the bush. I'm surprised it's not following me. But they probably got me on this one that looks like a light, but it's actually a camera right there. I watched Furry Potato the other day at Scientology. She stood right under it and the guy couldn't figure out how to film her. Just kept going around in circles. That is just our regular bus stop area. And catch the bus. But I'm here for Scientology. As you can see all the way at the top, there's 1, 2, 3 cameras at the top of the building. That's what I can see. I'm sure there's more that they have hidden. But even to go into the building, you have to have a card, and they have a fingerprint scanner. As you can see, that little white thing is a fingerprint scanner. So we'll keep heading up this way. That was just one building that attached to the first one I showed you. We'll come up, we'll cross the street and go to the other one. And the other one has more cameras than this. Right there next to that palm tree, there's another camera. But on the corner, there's another camera all the way up top. They have a flagpole that they put a actual Scientology flag on. It's got a camera at it. See, there's that one I was talking about. They have them everywhere. Okay, we'll go up to the street and we'll go around the back side of this building. I was hoping to get all the buildings down here, but I'm pretty much drenched already, so I might not be able to get to it. I'm dying of thirst. These Scientologists walk around like nothing's going on. They won't talk to you unless there's security. And then they try not to say a lot, at least here in Florida. And here's the drop-off area. It just sickens me to see people donate all their money. They force them to take classes, and that one class that they take is actually worth beans in a college. So like I said, this used to be the Fort Harrison Hotel. There you go. So I'm going to go around the building. Now this is an 8-story building. And I'm coming up on an area that's very important, especially to one family. Right back behind these doors, they have a garden area. They actually had a woman that was chained down, forced to watch video after video after video. She died. And they were sued big time. Here's another camera right here. A big one hanging out. And then if it's not silly enough, they have a small one right next to it. But they have them hidden all in here. God forbid you need some place to get in and out of the shade. They block everything off. The city of Clearwater actually took the Church of Scientology to court because they owed, it was like $38 million in taxes. 2 more cameras. And somehow the court system ruled in favor of Scientology, which meant police, fire, and all that have to protect these people when they're not paying a penny in tax. Not one of them. And they ship them in from all different countries. Those were their very first cameras that they put in. They still must be working. But as you can see, this backside's only like 2 stories, but the front is 8 stories. The only good thing about the Scientologists is they don't drive. So it's not putting all these people. They all catch a bus. They all get fed. Okay, we have right on that rail, we have the camera that's right below it. 2 cameras that's on the rail. And then once you go to the ceiling, there's 2 more there. And like I said, that's why I put in paranoia. Here's another one of their old ones. This place gives me the willies. I mean, this is one everybody can drink the Kool-Aid and I'd be happy. Like Jim Jones. And here's one of the courtesy cars that they move people around. And he's parked with no time on the thing. Okay, is this paranoia? Old one. And then 3 cameras. I'm sure they're probably used to people coming up here and filming them. But I mean, they invaded this city, and not in a good way. I mean, all their plants and everything look nice, but it's not a religion. It's not a religion when it's forced once you join. If you do something bad, they send you to the Sea Org. And if you don't know what that is, I would recommend you looking it up. Here's 2 more cameras. God forbid a homeless guy might want to crawl into these trees and try to get out of the wind or something, or cold, on a cold night. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and walk up this way now on county property. This shows how close we are. There's the courthouse, Pinellas County Courthouse. And here is a Pinellas County government building. They handle permits and all that kind of stuff. But I'll walk back up here. I'm looking up in the trees to see if they got anything mounted in the trees, but I don't see anything. Now there's a camera right there on that pole. But they cover themselves 360 degrees in all chances. There's one right there on the wall. And another one on the other side. Hi, Jaded. Hey, wifey. Hey, NorCal. I'm seeing a few of them. I just came back out in the sun, so I'm not going to be able to see a lot until I get up around this corner. I'm still looking in these trees to see if they have anything mounted. If anybody's close and got a Mountain Dew, bring it down to me. I'm on Fort Harrison in Clearwater. Okay, we're back on Fort Harrison. Matter of fact, there's a member of Scientology. Nice little area here. But I guarantee you, if you're not a Scientologist, they'll have dinner. One on the wall, a big one hanging out, and then a smaller one right next to it. And that's the second building. That's that parking garage I was talking about. With cameras on both sides. I used to have a friend, his wife worked at this restaurant that was down here. And they'd give these people cards. And they could go into this restaurant. The restaurant had a deal with Scientology. They'd make their food, they'd charge it to the card. It wasn't a credit card, it was just a Scientology card. And Scientologists would pay it off monthly. So I have to keep moving, but they have it blocked. And of course they have all the curtains drawn. Can I sneak through?
She did.
Sorry. No. We have the opening to the gift store. It's curb, buddy. See, they sell gifts. I don't know how they pay for it. They don't have any money. Anybody want some good veggie chips? But guys, that is a walk around of a second building, because I'm back to the Fort Harrison side. So I am going to call this right now. I need to go get something to drink. I might be back on later. If I'm not, guys, have a great day, great holiday weekend. Know your rights. Have a wonderful day.